Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to another Monday night here at Proficiency Bonus. Sorry it has been a little while once more. Unfortunately, life got in the way, but my name is Matthew. I am your somewhat... I don't know what I am, but I'm your Dungeon Master for this evening, so we'll see how our party's going to make out with their continued adventures. Before we jump into that, though, I want to give a couple of quick shout-outs. First to Little Dragon Corp. You can put ! Little Dragon into chat. It'll give you a link to their website. The discount code has been updated. The discount code is now bonus. So you enter bonus when you're making your purchase, and it will get you 15% off your order. They do ship anywhere on the globe. So definitely check them out. Let them know we sent you. And if you happen to be closer to my neck of the woods, you can check out Cardboard Castle Games. They're located in Evans, Georgia. You can put ! CCG into chat. It'll get you a link to their website. And as I mentioned, if you happen to be local to me or passing through the area, if you swing by their brick and mortar location, let them know that you heard about them through Proficiency Bonus, and the owner will hook you up with 10% off your order, your purchase in store. So definitely check them both out. Let them know we sent you. We love them, and you hear about them all the time. So with that being said, we're going to jump in as it's been a couple of weeks. Our party is still making their way through the haunted halls, knowing, based on Furia's studies, that somewhere within these whispered halls there is rumored to be an entrance to Whisper's Crypt, a long-dead Zentarum mage who is believed to have at one time held multiple of these 7 rings. They know that at least one of them was recovered during his last fateful battle, but there were tales that at least a few of them remained hidden somewhere within his crypt. Our party has been exploring, looking for any sign of a ring or this potential entranceway. Ran into some kobolds, and let's just say battle ensued. There was an attempt at a mass shanking of one lawyer. Eventually, though, the party managed to defeat all save one of the kobolds, who escaped somewhere into their tunnels within the trapdoor where they had been peppering Lydia, Furia, and I believe it was Artemis at one point, with various different concoctions. But our party has made their way back into an earlier explored room and taking a much-needed break. And that's where we pick up this week's session, as our party has just finished their short rest. Murdoch has played a nice calming tune for the group to aid in their recovery. And so we turn it over to the party. Actually, I should say real quick before we jump in, as you do notice on the screen that Furia is not with us this evening, so Furia will be on Roleplay Light. Yeah, so the tale is yours. Your short rest comes to a close as you all have managed to recover a little bit. You have that, for those of you who are in Roll20 or remember from our last time together, to the north of the room, that north doorway up here, you guys had used a stone shape to pull up the stone floor to basically block off that door, leaving this door, shall we say, unbarred. It had been closed, but there's nothing blocking your ease of exit from that doorway.
Alrighty. So, team, we've got 2 options. We can go back north, where we had that fortunate little scuffle. We can just check out the last section of this part of the hall, or proceed through the secret door that was behind False Throne, where we think things might be going deeper towards a possible lair of a possible... I'm gonna say it. I said it before. There might be a dragon. The ring that we're looking for might be in a horde. secret door? North passageway. How do we feel?
Does anyone feel like we can go up against a dragon?
Yeah, I mean, are we ready to just go face that right now?
I mean,
Well,
facing doesn't.
would we come back later though to come do this? Or do you think we should try now?
I mean, if we all survive the dragon, yes.
I mean, if our goal is the ring, perhaps maybe we can negotiate some sort of trade. And I'm just saying, I don't know if there's a dragon. I see that there's dragon iconography that was in this hall. I see that there are kobolds referring to a master, and that the wife of the master, at least, still remain. So I'm just loosely guessing. It's not necessarily 100%, but I don't think it's 0% either. But we have a lot of gold. Perhaps maybe we could trade for one ring.
But we
But then-
still have some of those gems kicking around from one dragon to another, sort of dealio. Meh.
Right. But if it is a dragon and we say, well, we have this bag full of gold, dragon might be like, cool, so I can kill you all, take the
Yeah!
Yeah.
and all
Exactly.
the treasure. So it's they're vain creatures.
Do we want to clear out the other room just in case? Or. I don't know.
I say why go looking for trouble? Like, don't.
No, that's.
We should just go straight to the throne.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that is why we're here after all, isn't it? So.
If only Furia could know what she.
Furio may potentially remind you that at least some of you have faced multiple dragons and survived.
Some of us!
Not me.
There was there was an asterisk attached to a couple.
Well, everyone
We-
who was
we
present did make it out of
survived.
there.
You do have a dragon ball, right?
I do.
Does it help you kill dragons?
It helps me control them. Maybe.
Helps you control them, maybe?
Maybe.
Well,
It's that or I might call whatever other dragons are in the vicinity.
and
So
you know, what makes fighting a dragon better than another dragon? No, okay, understand.
Hit the two against each other.
I mean,
Or you can try and think with us.
if worse comes to worse, I could try that, but I'd rather. I don't know. I'd be worried.
I think it seems like we rested up. We're as good as we're going to be unless we leave entirely and come back tomorrow. Best to deal with the biggest threat while we still have most of our resources.
Yeah.
Also, if we kill the the dragon, the kobolds may bow down to us and not kill us anymore.
Yeah, I mean, if there are a lot left besides, what we just faced, but
I had never seen a dragon since until I started interacting with all of you. In that one experience, I died.
Well, you look in the
minutes later.
mirror, don't you?
Unfortunately, this is only a partial facsimile. I don't claim draconic parentage. But I'm gonna just keep wringing my hands about it unless we just go. Perhaps we should go.
Fine. before I shut down and stop. Yeah.
We have an escape plan.
Back the way we came.
Yeah,
Run
leave
really
the way we
fast.
came in. I mean,
Okay. Okay.
there's
Okay.
only one way out, I think, right?
I don't have enough shatter spells to blast a hole in every wall.
All right.
So where are we heading to?
Death.
The secret door that was behind the fake throne, because I believe that is where the detect object pointed roughly in that direction.
That's correct, yep.
So I think it's time to go out.
Okay. Doesn't take you long at all. Again, you guys don't even have to use the resource to move your stone. You've got the other door that leads right into the throne room. You make your way over to that. What remains of the fake throne that tried to swallow Rose. And managed to open up the secret door that the group of you had noticed and taken a couple of minutes to check previously, as you hear the sound of stone grinding as this massive panel slides and recedes up into the ceiling, opening another long hallway in front of you. You glance down the hallway as the group of you are looking down there, and you notice, first thing you notice is that very similarly to some other hallways that you've been in, there are no footprints in this section. There is dust on the ground, but you don't see any active footprints. I shouldn't say active, any recent footprints, sorry.
You said the hallway was mostly kind of like stone?
Yep, it's still very similar to the rest of the structure you've been going through. It's that same sort of almost sandstone colored stonework. Very similar, just straight, rigid cut corridor.
I hate to ask this so soon after we took our power nap, but Sarah, perhaps you could, I don't know, check if there's any life-threatening elements in the hallway.
I can do. Gotta check for traps.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
$24.
You spend a little bit of time very slowly moving, checking around. Does not appear to have any traps in this hallway.
We're good.
Okay.
Continue forward.
Yeah, we've got a left turn and a right.
Is ink quiet for anyone else? Just
A little quiet.
okay.
Let me see.
DM, you're muted.
Thank you. Lydia, something we had done last time, but I want to make sure you're still is. Would Lydia still be casting light?
On the rock.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
I assumed as much, just wanted to make sure.
Okay.
So, as you guys are making your way down, as Lydia sort of follows with the pack of you down, you get towards the end of this hallway and you can see that it opens up on two paths, one heading to the south, one heading to the north.
The ping was coming from the south, though, right?
From where you were standing prior, yes, it was to the southwest.
Okay.
If I peek my head around to like the northern hallway, what does it look like?
So, as you sort of turn your head and look up that way, uh, you can see what looks to be the remnants of an armory. Room looks to be about 20 by 20, give or take. And you can see, even with your dark vision, with Lydia not sort of really turning that corner, what forgot, you can see that there are like weapon racks, but it looks like from what you can see, they appear to be empty. But again, you can't see into the full room either, just sort of peering around the corner.
Looks like we have an armory up here. Pretty barren, though.
Is that just a dead end, or?
From where I am, I can't really see any doors.
No, from where you're actually, let me do this. Let me use my brain and actually, as you're turning, what you would see is. So you can see there, the room does open around the corner and back a little ways. From something. Oh. Sorry, looks like it was coming from ink, but he caught it. Okay. Yeah, so as you're looking, Art, you can see that the room does sort of turn back towards the entrance a little bit. But you, without sort of going up and looking around that corner, you can't see what's further in it.
I'm going to
Oh boy. I'm interested. I'm going to. I'm just gonna like peek in there. Just be on me.
just gonna poke my head in so I can see the rest of the room.
Oh, okay. Not I don't want to reveal. Okay, so as you sort of stick your head around, you can see that you were exactly correct, that it is in fact an armory. Again, what you had seen before sort of matches what you see looking around the corner. The vast majority of this room does seem to have been picked somewhat barren. But you do see, let me just double check here. Okay, and sort of just off to the right of where you're standing near that corner, you see a heavy wooden table. Looks like it's sort of been, the edge of it looks like there have been multiple like sword or axe strikes into it. Not enough to break the table, but almost like someone was testing a blade.
Okay.
Yeah, and in the far northern corner on that same right-hand side of the room, there is an upside-down stool. That's all you see with just a cursory glance into the room, though.
Okay.
I'll pop back.
Okay, and actually, as you're heading back down, you would be able to see down this hallway as well. Which you can see sort of opens and goes around the corner a little ways.
I think my mic is fine now.
Hey, welcome back.
We've done it!
Sorry to bug you.
No.
Well, armory up there looks pretty picked clean. so we might as well continue onwards.
Alright.
Sounds good.
Dibs out of going first, though, this time.
I'll go
I
first.
go ahead of. Oh.
Oh.
Do a little double.
Yeah.
Yeah. Side by side.
Okay. Hold hands.
Yes.
I don't want you getting lost.
I mean, I'm not so good at looking for the traps, so yeah, you can do that.
It's true. It's true. I look for the traps.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
I will when I get my pillow proper. Here we go. 28.
Okay. So we spend a little bit of time checking out, looking around the hallway as you start to head south. And you actually do find something.
Oh my god.
It looks like there is some sort of mechanism that is triggered about, where am I mapping? Yes, okay. Right about here. As you're looking, it seems to be something on something that's tied between the floor and the wall. You're not quite sure what effect the trap would have, but you can see the mechanism ties the floor to that wall.
Okay, wait.
Oh.
We have a trap. There's some sort of rope that's tying that wall to the floor. The mechanism.
I mean, can you disable it so we can get past it?
Well, I was gonna ask you to just cut it, but
Oh, I guess. I mean, do we know what exactly it's gonna do?
absolutely no idea. I scooch forward. Can I, if I like study it, can I see like a way to disarm it?
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check with your thieves' tools.
You're the bomb squad.
Oh, well, 23 both times. Because I
Okay.
apparently have disadvantage on my rolls right now.
How are you? Oh, you're poisoned. You've still been. Did the poison from the
Yeah, that would end because it's been over an hour.
Oh, okay. Well, it was 23 both times I rolled, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, as you're going through and you're sort of messing with the spot where you notice the mechanism in the wall itself, as you're starting to go through, you hear a click. And you hear as something starts to almost like grind in the wall itself.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden you notice a portion of the wall drops about 6 inches. And you can see what looks to be a small keyhole.
Can I pick the lock of the keyhole?
Sure. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Okay. Are you kidding me? 10?
You're as you snap one of your lockpicks in.
Can I try again?
And you can certainly try.
Do you need some...
26.
Oh, no, you don't need help.
I'm sorry, what was that?
26.
Somehow,
It was-
even with the
it was
piece
the
of
tool's
a
fault.
lockpick stuck in there, you are still able to pick the lock.
There's like a
And
bobby pin and like 3 lockpicks.
as you finish picking it, all of a sudden, that panel of the wall slides further down. The remainder of the wall slides up into the ceiling. And you feel the ground you're standing on start to drop. And it drops into what appear to be 4 rather decent-sized steps leading down into another room.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought that's the best option that could happen when a floor drops under you.
Very good work, Sarah.
And
Thank you.
you
I do a little
find-
bow.
Bear with me. What am I doing?
I thought you were gonna say I do a little dance.
That's right, it's Borbu.
You know, you would make a very good private investigator.
As you have popped open the area into your room, what you see within is immediately upon this sort of dropping you down a little bit in this room opening up is a massive room, 30 foot by 30 foot. On the far side of the room from where you are, you can see that there's a couple of stairs leading up to another door. But as you're noticing, and it's somewhat difficult to see where Lydia has not joined you within the room as of yet, but the room is discolored. As all the other rooms you've seen have had this sort of light, almost like beigey sandstone color to it. This room, the walls are blackened. It looks to you, first thing that hits your mind, given how you enjoy spending your free time, is this looks like the inside of an oven.
Are there,
charred.
Are there like vents or coils or fiery areas?
No, you don't. As you don't see anything really jumping out like that, but you'd have to go in and either light something. It's very difficult to see in the room currently.
I'm very worried about if this place gets lit in any way. I'm gonna wait for my little Lydia.
Oh, I
Lydia,
can't move my
Granny
token.
needs you.
Oh, what? No,
All right, Gran,
hold
you're
on,
right
let me
there.
know. Why is Lydia's token not behaving?
I forgot to move my token.
Oh, that's okay.
So
I
thank
threw it
you,
over
whoever
for
did that.
Lydia, you should be able to move yours now.
Yep.
You say yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
Gran. Yep.
Yeah, so as Lydia joins you over there, and starts coming down, even just staying out with the stone being lit, immediately you can see that as you were sort of looking around the room and noticing how charred everything was, in the dead center of the room, there is a very small pile of what appear to be charred humanoid bones. Tangled and wrapped around what looks to be some sort of stone hammer.
How usable does the stone hammer look?
You can't really make out the head of the hammer that well. But
Okay.
looking at the shaft of it, it does appear to be made of wood, as you can see some charring on it, and parts of it are like the end of it that you can see is sort of broken off.
Okay.
So the head might still be viable, but it would need a little bit of love before it could truly be a functional weapon.
No present for Roswin then. Dang it.
Now you also can see in the various corners of the room, just sections of it are just massive piles of ash and dust.
Lydia, does this room feel like a good idea to you?
Not at all. Nope.
Okay, good. I'm gonna back out of the room. Like, back up the stairs.
Okay.
Me too.
And-
What's going on? What's inside?
I'm, evisceration room. People oven.
I mean, said there could be a dragon down here somewhere, right? Maybe that's...
There was no place to light a fire for a dragon. It's just sort of ash down there. There is a hammer if you want it, but it was made of wood. Except
it was
for the
also
head.
in someone's body that was remains.
That's not a deal breaker, Lydia.
True. Yeah.
And I'm gonna walk past, like, as we're talking, and walk in and see for myself.
You're going to walk right into the room?
I mean, just like at the threshold, but like kind of just a few steps in.
So as you step in, you're basically seeing the same thing. You see the corners. There are just piles of ash sitting in the corners. And in the middle of the room, you see... And again, even at this distance, you can tell there is some sort of stone warhammer, wooden haft, burnt and broken. But there is some sort of humanoid skeletal charred remains sort of wrapped around it.
Okay. And is there like another door at the other end of the room that I can see from here?
There is a door directly across from where you are. You would go up. It would be up about 3 or 4 steps, and then it opens on the far wall.
Okay. Well, there is another door here. I mean, we came down here for a reason, right? We gotta just keep moving.
Alright, let's continue down the hallway then.
Oh, back out and down the hall?
Yeah, not through this room.
I mean, there is a door in this room too, but if we want to go back to the hall, we could do that.
We can see if there's a dead end. If there is, we can double back. Because that would mean that this is the only way to progress.
Yeah.
Okay.
It keeps things from coming in behind us, too.
Mm-hmm.
But,
I mean, if there is a dragon here, I mean, this kind of, can't be that surprising that this is part of what you have to get through.
It just has a torture chamber vibe.
well,
Maybe.
I mean, even if this was a castle inhabited by humans, they could employ such a room. But I'm fine with checking the... I'll go ahead and check the
We
hunt
need a
next.
light people on fire room.
We're in a foreign land.
Alright.
But
yes, the living room, the dining room, and the light people on fire room.
I mean, if there's a living room, there's a dying room.
Uh,
I will check. I will
You're the
I
mother
will
of the group, not the
continue.
father. That was a dad joke if I've ever heard one.
My bad. It's my bad.
She's channeling her inner snow moon. Give her a break.
Oh no. Too soon.
Damn
Many
it!
episodes, too soon.
Damn it! I'm gonna get that man. I'm gonna grab him by the soul. I will check the next hallway, see what we're working with, or whether this like goes to a dead end, or something that maybe there's like a bigger torture room, and then we take the lesser of two evils.
Okay, so looking down, so we're coming around that corner and looking down the next hallway.
Yes.
As you can see, the hallway continues straight down, and I believe Murdoch does have dark vision, correct?
She does, yes.
Okay, so it gets down, basically you can see 60 feet from Murdoch?
Yes.
Okay. So it actually disappears. Yeah, your vision starts to dim out right as you can see the hallway open up into another room. As you're sort of glancing down there, you can see that at that entranceway of that room, you can see what looks to be carpeting within the first like foot or two of the room.
There's definitely more. More rooms.
Alright, we're gonna head that way then.
Yes, put a pin in the secret underfloor room, though. I have a feeling that when things are hidden, it's because there's things you don't want to find there. So I have a feeling we might have to double back, but Rose, could you walk with me? Last time I stepped into a room, I was stabbed multiple times.
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Don't forget about me. I'm gonna walk ahead of Rose
little-
and
I like that. Yeah.
let me make sure we don't walk into a room where you're stabbed multiple times by spikes or darts or more kobolds. Yes, good job, Artemis.
Yes. And then we have the people that can heal people with the wizard who's always in
Great.
danger, so we're great. Good party makeup. Alright.
Anyway,
Sarah-
I'm gonna check
Yeah.
for
Check.
traps.
Check this hallway, boo.
So go ahead and make your investigation check.
I will once D&D Beyond opens. There we go. 22.
Oh, okay. It's gonna be just a second. I'm just shuffling y'all around. Oop, nope, don't want to do that. I actually want to move you. So I have a rough picture in my head how you guys. I'm gonna leave Furia trailing back. Okay, so as you're making your way down the hallway, and this does not appear to be trapped in any way, Sarah.
Okay, we're good.
Alright. Let's keep moving.
And this group of you slowly meander your way down. Eventually you find yourselves coming and getting a better line of sight on that room that Murdoch had mentioned. And as you start to approach and Lydia's light continues to sort of flow past the group of you and illuminate into the room, you can see that this at one time was a beautifully furnished room. You can see the rug that you noticed, Murdoch, seems to be on, although worn and damaged at one time, extremely fine craftsmanship. You can see the walls are all covered with a fine dark wood paneling, very similar to some of the larger doors that you had seen within here. As you're looking, it seems to be a lot of sort of lightly greenish yellow, like fungus or something, growing up on this along the sides of these wood panels on the walls. As you're looking in the room, each of the four corners has these massive tapestries hung from a couple of inches below the ceiling all the way down, draping to the floor. As Lydia sort of follows in and the light further illuminates the room, reaching these corners, you can see that these are scenes of armored individuals battling dragons. And you can see on one of them a group of knights in beautiful shining silver armor, swords and shields, battling what appears to be a rather large green dragon. Another one, you see knights wearing black armor, chest embossed with a skull. Massive spiked morning star in one of their hands, battling against what looks to be a bronze dragon. One of the other tapestries, you can see two groups of dragons flying towards each other. Silver, bronze, gold, and copper on one side. White, red, green, blue, and black on the other, approaching towards. Directly across from where you're entering the room, you can see that there is another, again, very finely crafted wooden door. Looks to be made out of the same wood as the wood paneling that you're seeing.
Murdoch, I don't like this.
I really do. Yeah.
More dragons.
You see on one side of the room a circular table. A rather nice chair, and what appears to be a body crushed between a massive bookshelf that has fallen on top of it.
I look at Artemis and then at the body.
What?
And it's
a possible future.
I am trying to be careful here.
The weight of knowledge is crushing.
The weight of knowledge of all of these dragons is crushing me.
No, yes.
Emotionally.
Are the tapestries moving like the one that was in the throne room?
yeah.
Oh, that was like a painting.
No, it was a tapestry, because remember you moved it. Like you stuck your hand under it.
I thought it was...
No, so what you're referring to, that was a painting that was mounted on the wall.
Oh, okay. I
was a
thought it was a
painting,
tapestry.
Okay. I thought
Yeah,
so.
yeah. And it like had real blood.
Yep.
Yeah.
This art is subjective, but do these tapestries, the way that they are designed, does it paint the people fighting the dragons in that like heroic sense, or does it paint the dragons as sort of the centerpiece, or is it sort of neutral?
So the two that feature the armored individuals battling the dragons, they are if it's a fantasy book, they're the hero on the cover. They're a little
Okay.
larger. They're the one sort of the focal point of it. The one that you see that has the dragons flying towards each other, it is more like we'll call it a dragon war. It's you're seeing just multiple dragons flying towards each other, sort of in the background. It seems
Okay.
to be showing
Does-
a larger conflict.
Does the iconography? I know it's probably stylized and not super detailed, but does the iconography elicit any historical event that actually happened, or is it just
It does not appear to.
okay?
As you're saying, it does appear to be very, very sort of stylized artist's rendition sort of stuff. The one thing that Murdoch, I'd say you being artistic and learned, and maybe Artemis as well, given your book studies, you would both probably at least notice in passing, while the individual in the silver armor, it's just sort of it's made to look exquisite. There's beautiful detailing on this image of this individual, but there's no iconography on it. There's no like crest of Bahamut on it. There's nothing calling out anything other than they're wearing this beautiful shining armor. Both of you would notice on the individual wearing the black armor that it calls out this skull sort of embossed on the chest plate.
Yeah.
That is
Is
something
that-
that just sort of jumps. I won't call it the focal point, but it's something like, okay, as you look between them, it's like, this obviously has an image on it, this one doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah. Black armor with a big old skull on it feels not just artistic. That feels like that's like a specific thing being pictured. How do we feel about this room, y'all? There's
I
a
mean,
dead
there's-
guy in here.
Yeah, there's a body, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't like this room either.
Well, there's
But
another
it's-
door on the other side of it.
Yeah, there was another door on the side of the scorch torture kind of room too. So now,
I want to
which
look
one
at the
do we
books.
like? Yeah. Do you, Wizard?
It's already fallen down, so it can't hurt me anymore.
Are you going to go in here then?
I would like to.
I'll enter the room. Yeah.
I'll go. Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah.
Me too.
I'll follow Art in.
No wizard walking in here alone.
Lee!
Right. I'll go with you over there just in case you need me to try and lift that bookshelf up.
And just like that, the thoughts of dragons has been pushed away from Artemis's mind. We'll say that.
Okay. So Artemis is heading over to the toppled bookshelf in the body.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll do a cursory look at this body.
Okay.
The body, the books.
A body has been discovered.
A body has been discovered.
Okay, so how cursory are we doing? You just sort of glancing at it, or
No, I'll attempt to like check him out.
okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
What kind of dude? What kind of? Oh no! Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, because like, is this a skeleton or is this like a
Dang man, 22.
fresh?
Okay. So, as you first start walking over to it, the first thing you notice is this body is almost skeletal.
Okay.
It is completely desiccated. Like dry, dehydrated, almost mummified without the wrappings. As you're sort of starting to poke through a little bit to, from what you can see and what you can access without having the bookshelf physically moved off of the body. You can see that he is wearing what looks to be some it's very nicely crafted, but does appear to be just regular old leather armor. Has very interesting looking boots from the one you can see. His other leg is trapped underneath the bookshelf. You do see there is a hooded lantern, appears to be made out of brass, laying on the ground a couple of feet from him. Let's see what else you notice right there. Okay, has what looks to be a belt around his midsection with a sheath for a dagger on it. The buckle looks to be gold in color. And then that is... as you're looking around, you can see there are also a number of very old and worn books laying on the ground, as well as 7 what look to be bone tubes.
Huh? Bone tubes?
Yep. They look
Like
very
scroll?
similar to scroll tubes, but they appear to be carved into bone.
That's an aesthetic.
Well, interesting. I'm gonna pop detect magic at will using the dragon orb.
Okay. Let's
Gonna
see
rummage
here.
around in my pack and then.
Okay.
We'll
You
see if
see
anything else-
7 glowing tubes.
Oh boy.
Let's see where else. Okay. You see 2 other small points of glow coming from somewhere underneath the bookshelf.
Hmm.
And that is all you are seeing within this room.
Murdoch, do you think you could help me with the bookshelf? There's these things, these tubes, they're magical, also made out of bone. That's pretty cool. Kinda creepy. But there's some magical stuff underneath there that I can't get.
I can give it a lift. I would like to.
Okay, go ahead and make either a strength or athletics check.
Athletics. 25.
Okay,
Yeah.
so easy enough is Murdoch just sort of comes over and
Diesel!
lawyer handles this thing back up into its upright position. As Murdoch gets it situated back up there, you now see the other glowing item is where'd it go?
Would love
There
a
is what looks to be a small metal mirror that is glowing,
Mirror.
as well as where did the? Give me a second. I lost my line here.
Like, is it a hand mirror?
Yep.
Okay.
And there is a glowing dagger.
Ooh.
Art? Try that
Yes.
hooded lantern, perhaps.
Sure. I'm not going to. I'm fine with that. I'm going to go and kind of scrounge and grab the dagger and the mirror.
Okay.
They're magical items. I'll store them, or I'll keep them with me for now. But when we have a moment to ourselves and we're not under imminent threat of dragon, I can see what they can do.
Sounds good to me.
I'm also going to go over to those like scroll tubes, bone tubes,
Okay.
and like just like pick one up. Is it like capped?
Yeah.
I shake one.
You can hear something move around inside it. It sounds
I'll
very
open it.
familiar to you. You've heard things like this in tubes like this before.
Go open it. We.
There is a rolled up piece of parchment within.
Oh, goody. Okay. I'm going to grab the rest of them and shove them into my bag.
Okay.
All right. Well, the wizard has had their day.
Yes, we could leave now.
No, we need the ring.
No. Okay.
Would it? I kind of want Furia to do like another locate object to like help figure out whether we need to go through this door or the door in the basement.
So what are you having her cast it for?
She casted it for like she had us all put away the ring. We put away the rings that we had before, and she cast it on the ring specifically. I think because she had either seen it or seen one of them. I don't remember how
So the
Kepler.
last time Furia cast it, she
Specified
cast
it.
it for the closest ring.
The closest ring.
Okay.
So we made sure that we put all of our rings away.
Right.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen a ring. This corpse doesn't have a ring on him,
Nope.
Mm.
so we could try that again.
Yeah.
I just don't know how big of a spell that is for her. I don't want to take like a
Let me
big
take
spell
look
away.
and see.
Second level, I think. Locate object.
Spells. Locate object is a second level.
Is it worth doing that again to try and see if we can find a way to go? Because I think it normally gets blocked by like too much stone. So
Mm.
Let me take a look and see what does it say here again. A 1,000 feet of you. Yeah, no, so it actually does not block by, it just specifies any thickness of lead.
okay. So we could definitely do that, and it should be able to direct us on which door to take.
Yeah, and assuming it doesn't like land somewhere in the middle of these two rooms, and that wouldn't tell us exactly. But yeah.
Maybe if it points down.
Yeah, it's like yeah. If we know we have to descend a little bit.
I think it's worth.
Yeah,
I think it's what Furia would do.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a second. Let me just double check my things here because you guys are in a different location now. So I gotta look at my thing. Okay, so. Okay, yeah, so from where you are here... yeah, so you get a ping back up towards the people oven, as your friendly rogue referred to it.
Okay.
Well,
Now, this is based on Furia casting it the same way she did before for the location of the closest ring.
Closest ring. Could just be. It could just be a regular ring.
Well,
Is
if we
it
found
Specifically,
within 10 minutes.
specifying a jewelry ring, not...
would we know if it's the same general area as it was last time? Like, meaning, do we think we're getting pointed in a different direction this time?
Go ahead and make a survival check, Rose.
Okay.
Also, Sarah,
Because
what were
if-
you gonna say?
Forget.
Sarah?
Me or other Sarah?
You, real life
Oh.
person. You were gonna say something.
Yeah, I forgot.
Something about you said 10 minutes.
Oh, if we go back and look for the ring within 10 minutes, locate object, and stuff it in the bag of holding, we could use locate object still.
Oh, because it would still be up, so then it would
Yeah.
detect the next closest ring.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That's good to know. I
Oh.
forgot it was concentration.
Was unaware of that.
And that was a 19.
Oh, okay. So, your best guesstimate, because you're in a very different location, you've taken a lot of twists and turns since Furia cast the spell the first time. You think it's at least in the similar vicinity,
Okay.
because you know you were further north in the area and it was pointing southwest. Now you know you've gone way southwest and it's pointing back sort of northeast.
Yeah, as if we overshot it a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So your best guess is it seems in a similar area. You don't know. There might be 10 rings.
Yeah,
Diagonally
that
across that
was
hallway,
basically like, are we getting pulled in a different direction than we were last time, indicating like more rings or something? But
Right. You're heading back towards where you were. So if there are multiples, then you're closer to a different one that just happens to be heading back the other direction.
okay. Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's pointing in the same area. I mean, unless there's a whole bunch of rings down here, I don't.
I think that it's a good point that we have 10 minutes. If we immediately find a ring and it's not the one we're looking for, then we have the next step that we can go after that. So I think that we should rally and go into the oven room and see what's beyond. I mean, if you go through the next door, now you're not in the. If you go through the next door immediately, you're not in the oven room anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a room. Like we
It's
were
just a room.
fine while we were standing there. We
Also-
just-
There's a hammer and a bunch of ash. Maybe it was an underground forge. There's no forge in there, but maybe it was. We go back.
Okay. We
yeah,
going.
I'll start heading back.
Okay, so you guys make your way back up the hallway. Who's heading down into the room?
Murdoch, are you fireproof?
I'm fire resistant.
I'll go in first.
Now, can Art sense any magic in the room because Art still has detect magic?
You're remembering all these things are concentration. That's very good.
Yeah.
What's the range on detect magic?
30 feet.
Then yes. Artemis is getting a ping from under a massive pile of ash in the far northeast corner.
Could that also be? Does the ring ping point in the same direction?
Ring ping.
Yep.
We got a
Whoa.
The ring ping.
ring ping.
Like, that pile? And I'll kind of like
The
Ask
north.
which one.
That one. No, over a little bit. Yup.
Your other north.
And yeah, I'll reach into the ash pile that we're getting the ping from.
Oh gosh, be quick. Just
It's
in
the
case.
one.
Oh,
It's the
jeez.
one ring. It's the one ring. They tried to destroy it.
Cast it into the fire!
Go ahead.
Destroy it.
Rose, go ahead and make an investigation check with advantage, as you have two people sort of helping you
Yeah.
It's in there!
sift through
Yeah!
this about 5-foot pile of ash.
Oh, that's totally a person.
17.
Oh gosh.
Oh, okay. It does take you a good few minutes to dig your way through this, but eventually you do find a skeletal hand with a ring on it.
Dig into it. I got it.
Huzzah!
I would have pulled
Is-
it off of the skeletal hand.
Is the glow coming from that?
Yep, it is coming for the ring that Rose is holding is gleaming brightly.
Does it look
It's-
like one of the 7 that we're looking for?
As
Yeah,
you're
would
looking at
we-
it, it does not.
Oh shit.
Crap!
As
Throw it in the
Rose,
bag!
as Rose is holding the ring up, where did my
She dies. She bursts into flames.
She did.
Rocks fall, everybody dies.
I tried.
Let me see here where it is. Okay.
I'll bring Paddle back.
Oh, maybe it's
Oh,
like a.
Battle!
What if it's like a ring of fireballs, and that's why this room?
He's just.
Just yeah.
So, looking at the ring, there is. Let me see here. It is a. Oh, pull up for me, you silly. Yes. Oh, there it is. Okay, as Rose started holding up and showing it to the group, you can see it is a dark color metallic band that has a couple of stones on the actual ring itself, as well as what looks to be one of the sort of central stone piece on it looks very similar to the night sky.
Pretty.
Do we just find like a sandstone ring?
I don't know.
Can he
We should.
throw it in the bag and we can detect the next ping, or is that too much?
Yeah, I mean, what?
You're probably getting close. Is it would it taking you like 3 or 4 minutes to get back here? Another
Yeah.
Rose to find it, but you've still got time if you choose to.
I've got a bag, and Furia's got a bag. Just
All right,
Throw it in the bag.
here, I'll drop it in.
I have a bag.
So Murdoch now has an additional magic ring in her bag.
Pug.
And as
No.
Furia starts to concentrate, okay, this is. Where's my. Okay.
Oh,
Now, so Furia's ping is coming from the southeast and down.
alright.
It's down.
Well, seems like we have to go further down.
Does the other door in this room lead southeast or east or south?
It leads east.
Okay.
And I will toss this out for free based on Rose's very nice survival check earlier. Rose would probably realize, based on the location, that that door would lead you right back into the throne room.
Oh. Oh, so it's a loop.
Going back that direction would be a loop, yes.
And that's the only other door in this room? Like,
In the
If
room
I-
you're in currently, yes.
okay.
You have
Right.
you have the door to the south down
The
that somebody just
tapestry.
pinged on. And there is also another hallway that you have not yet explored the southern portion of, way over here.
Ah.
So you do have a couple of options that could potentially get you to the southeast.
I think the door in the weird tapestry room makes more sense because it. No, wait. Southeast. No, so that would mean the hallway that we haven't
Hallway.
investigated is more eastward and goes
Yeah.
south.
Yeah. Seems like a good place to check.
Anything to not go through the door in the tapestry room with a whole bunch of dragon pictures.
Yeah, that sounds like bad news bears.
Oh god,
Dark News Dragons. We guys wanna? Do we
Use guys.
You guys wanna?
do we want to double back to that hallway then?
I think so.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Come on, Romulus!
Okay. So as our party is going to head back over to that hallway, that's a great spot for us to take our break this evening. So we'll be back in just a few moments as we top off beverages, take care of facilities, and all that fun stuff. So don't go anywhere, folks, as our party has found the ring that, well, not the ring they were looking for, but the ring that they had traced, so to speak. So we'll be back and
Maybe
see
the
where their
real
next
ring.
ping leads them to.
It's the friends we made along the way.
No. Yeah, we.
We're having a ring fit.
thank you for bearing with us. We have returned. So we're going to jump right back into things as our party has made their way back towards the, very close towards the entrance of said section of the area, just within those double doors where they had that electrifying experience. They have turned south, heading down a long corridor that they had sort of skipped over earlier. And as the group of you take the first couple of steps down this hallway, you do notice there is a door on your right-hand side, a little ways down. And as you sort of continue to look down the hallway, and let me go ahead and grab my reveal thingy. And forgive the very sort of blank-esque nature of the room. The room has a bunch of pillars in it, and I did not like the way they looked in the map, so I just covered it in white because I was not a fan. So as a group of you are sort of looking down this long hallway, the first thing that you notice is the ground. So past that doorway that opens up on your right-hand side as you're continuing south down this path, you can see that the room that's opening in front of you has a couple of doors on the far side of the room in front of you, and is littered with stone, debris, and rubble, as well as numerous partial pillars throughout the room. Doors, there we go.
Oh, okay.
And then again, you do also see that there is a doorway right here as you're heading down the hall.
Right.
Tips on not going first.
Go first.
Sarah, do you happen to have a favorite door that you'd like to try to investigate?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm gonna go I don't know how ping.
So if you're on the mouse pointer, you would just literally click and hold down your mouse left click.
That one.
Oh, okay, so it's going right there.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. So as you walk over to it and get a nice up close, these are come up about eye height to you, and just seem to be very sort of standard arched doorways.
Are there traps?
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
$14.
Nope. Doesn't appear to be locked either.
I'm going in this one.
Okay.
Open the door.
All right. I'm right behind you.
Okay. As you reach up and go to open the doors, they open out towards you. And Lydia, would you be coming up behind Sarah? Yeah, because I know Sarah doesn't have dark vision.
Yep.
So as Lydia comes up behind you as you're opening the doors, the first thing you notice is on the floor there are just scattered bones of various humanoid creatures. There is also what looks to be a fairly decent sized brass-bound wooden chest on the far side of the room against the wall. couple of steps lead down. It seems like this is a... I'll use the phrase a cellar, even though it's only a couple of steps down. Looks like it's some sort of storage room. And we will...
Okay. The chest I am gonna head towards.
Okay. Easy enough. Doesn't take much effort to walk around the bones and debris on the ground.
Does the chest seem to be locked and or trapped?
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay. Ooh, 21.
Okay. Does not appear to be trapped. Does not appear to be locked.
I'm gonna open it.
Okay. As you lift it up and open it, first, go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Okay. Five.
Okay. You see immediately, sitting on the bottom of this chest, is a beautiful little jewelry display, like a holder, with 4 golden rings. Each ring adorned with 3 emerald stones.
Two turtle doves.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
These are the rings of the elves.
You also see 2 large two not large, decent-sized bags sitting to the right of that sort of display.
Ooh. What's in the bags?
No, you'd have to take them out and look at them. They're closed.
This feels too easy, Sarah.
Are you next to me?
No, I'm calling from the hallway, to be entirely honest.
I haven't told anyone what I found yet.
Yeah, I'm right
Fair
here,
enough.
So, what's
I retract it.
in the anything in the chest? What's
Well, some rings, some bags,
Rings?
which I assume are full of money and or gems. Just by taking a gander.
Grandma cough.
well, is it?
What do
you said
you
rings.
see?
Is it one of the rings we're looking for? What do I see?
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you, Rose. I don't know if all the rings are supposed to look the same, or if we're looking for just any.
I mean, the rings of power that's what I've been calling them, the power rings, whatever.
Yeah.
Each one of those looks distinctly different from each other. They had like little drawings.
Okay, so if each of the rings look different from each other, honestly, I don't know. I don't know if it's one of the rings we're looking for.
Could be one real one, and the others are fake.
I mean, how many are there? You said there's rings.
Did you say 5 or 4?
4.
4. Okay.
4
4
golden
rings, each is set with 3 emeralds within the ring. Sarah, given your
just grab
proclivity for 5-finger discounts, and you would probably be able to guess you could get 3,500 to 4,000 gold each for these rings.
Ooh.
I mean, even if they're not the rings of power, these can go for a pretty penny.
Yeah, grab them.
I'm gonna just like grab the rings and the bags, like one hand, two hand.
Okay. As you reach in and pick everything up, you watch as the bottom of the chest pops up. And a puff
Oh.
of smoke fills the room.
Fiddlesticks!
I need you and Lydia to both make Constitution saves for me. As Lydia, I know you were right at the doorway.
Yep. 13.
Sorry, 13?
Yes.
Okay, so Lydia, that fails.
14.
And that fails as well.
Dang it.
As you watch as this cloud emanates from this chest, Murdoch and Rose, as you're sort of in there, and you watch as both Lydia and Sarah collapse face down on the ground.
Family Guy death pose.
Hey, whoa, hey!
Oh, yeah. Should I, I guess I would instinctively, start to try and pull them back? I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. As Lydia's right there, as you reach down, it takes you a little bit, as Lydia, is a lot bigger than you. But it's easy enough to just sort of roll Lydia over, get her pulled back. As you're looking in, this cloud of smoke is still in the room.
Okay.
Are you going in after Sarah, or?
I'll hold my breath.
Oh, okay.
And I'll go in to get her. I don't want to leave her in there and keep breathing that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Pull her out.
And what's your con modifier?
My Constitution modifier is +2.
Oh yeah, you're definitely fine. Won't take.
I got big lungs. Okay. So I can pull her out. It seems like breathing that.
It does appear that breathing it is what does it.
Okay. Is Sarah still breathing? Or both of them still breathing?
Yeah, so as you're sort of giving them a once over, go ahead and make a medicine check for me.
How many times have I done this to you, Sarah? How many times?
She
At
says
least it
that-
wasn't-
It's a natural one!
Hey!
She's dead!
Okay, let's hold on. Let's
Not
see,
again!
I can't find a pulse! I can't find a pulse!
You're checking on the forehead. Or...
My passive medicine is 12.
Let's see. Furia, seeing as you're coming in having a little bit of breakdown, she's gonna come over and try to help.
It's poison! It's instant death poison gas!
As she sort of leans down, as you're having this breakdown, after pulling Sarah out, Fury comes over, leans down, checks on Lydia, and just says that she seems to be sleeping. So Lydia, you, well, this applies to both of you. You are considered unconscious as a result of this effect for 7 rounds.
Okay.
So basically, about a minute. Less than a minute. So as the two of you sort of get pulled back, and a few moments goes by, and you both start to open your eyes. Sarah, as you're opening, Murdoch is over you. She
Actively
seems to be having
sobbing.
a little bit of a rough moment.
You know those really silly pictures of when someone's wearing a fisheye camera on their forehead, and so it's that's what you see.
You wake up
Covered in
Just-
tears.
more calm
Just
than
like-
that is Furious to sort of, helping you get situated. Seems to be a little calmer at the moment.
Did I get my cool digs?
Wake up!
My cool digs. 30,000 gold.
Yeah, we're almost there. Come on.
Artemis!
Sarah, go ahead and make a dexterity check for me.
24?
You managed to hold on to everything. The greed in
Okay.
Sarah runs deep as
Oh my god, you
goes to
literally
fall unconscious.
death gripped the money.
Death gripped her rings and money.
It's okay. It's okay. Because I may have gotten one of the rings of power. Or perhaps, what's 4 times 30?
What kind of rings did you get? I'm sorry.
Take a look at these. And I'm gonna hold up the ring.
That was said very. Anyways, moving past that.
Does either of the does the ring design of a band with 3 emeralds match any of the Ring of Power descriptions?
Not a 1.
Oh, I just saw the image that you put in there. That's really good. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
It seems like it was just sleep gas, probably expired sleep gas.
Does it make it worse or better?
I think better you're awake.
You ever have NyQuil that's expired?
What is a NyQuil?
It's the magic word for the sleep spell.
NyQuil.
NyQuil melatonin. Anyway,
Really groggy the next day. Anyways, yeah.
money. You got money.
I did! What's in the little baggies, by the way, DM?
Teeth.
As you open it up, it appears to be full of gold.
Teeth.
And teeth. It's actually gold teeth.
Yeah.
Gold halfling
Oh.
teeth.
You could fill your grandma with the grill.
My money don't jiggle jiggle. It falls.
Anyway, are you good? So there was nothing else in there. That gas seems like it's going to be staying for a hot minute.
As you said, you do see it is slowly starting
Oh, it's
to
dissipating.
dissipate, but it does look like it's going to take a couple minutes.
Maybe it's like a hot couple minutes.
And was there another door? Could we even tell
Dissipating.
Nope. It looks like it was just a
within
storage
that
room.
room? Okay.
That's some serious cash money to just put in. Well, I guess it's a castle, kinda.
Yeah.
Fort.
And that's why the chest was
Past
trapped. So
Yeah, past a giant lightning door, and
Is there do both bags have gold, or does one have like gems or anything in it?
Oh, just both bags of money.
Oh, okay.
For
Well, if
mechanical
they-
things, both of them hold 200 gold pieces each.
Sweet. I'm gonna pass one to Murdoch and like give her a wink for the troubles.
You give me what?
For the troubles.
For the troubles, I was knocked out for sight of you.
I give Lydia the other bag of gold for the troubles.
How much gold is in this bag that I can just add
200 gold. So you and Lydia each got 200 gold.
Well, you know,
You say we never pay you, Murdoch. I bet
I never say that.
you talk in your sleep, Murdoch.
Get out of what? Anyway, are you good to go? We need to find. The sooner we find the ring,
yeah, we've
the sooner
found.
we leave.
Isn't it weird? We've
5
found
rings.
so many rings, like so many.
Yeah, so many. I'm putting
Rich
each of the
people
4
like
rings on my
jewelry.
fingers.
That's
so
gonna matter.
weird.
Oh my god, I guess. Well, just make sure you take them off if we do a detection spell again.
I take them off and put them in my bag.
We're not doing it right now. You can put them back on.
Yeah, just for prerequisite.
Okay.
Do you have a bag of holding?
I just
No.
have a grandma bag.
No, it's
Okay.
going to ping anyways.
Those
yeah,
still
those
ping.
still Little second.
Actually, no, I do. I have a mini bag of holding that you gave me for my poison vials
Yes.
back with the shopkeep, so
the
I
two,
can put them
yeah,
in
Oh my god, yeah, you do.
the little one that hold, yeah,
my coin purse of holding.
Yeah,
basically.
that's so cute.
Your jewelry bag
There
of
you
holding.
go.
There you go.
Blink, 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 blink.
Need to remember to never put you in the bag of holding for any reason. You'll just die. Well,
Potentially,
Yeah.
all
What
of
was
you
that,
will, as you'll
Murdoch?
rupture reality and suck everything within 20 feet into.
well, I'm worried that like her little bag will make like a tiny hole, so she'll get like spaghettified and just be. Anyway, I'm just musing to myself. Let's.
As the
Let's
DM is taking
go.
notes.
Yeah, let's keep going. Yeah.
I like it
Spaghettify
when
the
the DM
rogue.
takes notes.
Oh,
Flatten the paladin. Okay.
So you guys find yourselves still within the hallway. Oop. Actually. Oop.
yeah.
So is someone in there?
Yeah, I took a step in and then went into a void.
Give
It's
me a
like
second.
it's like white.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's like-
didn't think of that. Give me a second, I go to, there we go.
We can't go to the white void room.
Take a step. Ah.
Okay.
Uh,
Front, and
The
then
light of the gods.
upper.
There you go.
Okay, that should be good. Now you should be able to walk in there.
Yeah.
yeah, I can
okay.
see the grid. Wait!
Oh,
What?
I'm already in Roxbury.
I would
Come
like
on, let's
to
check the
quickly
score.
check for traps.
Oh lord.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Oh, so when I don't check for traps, I'm bad. But when I check
No.
them, then I check too much. It's a 12.
Okay. Art just
Oh, you're
vanished
very
into
good.
the darkness.
My trackpad is on the fritz. Oh my god. Hello?
So-
Oh. Oh god.
We left him alone.
Thank you. Jesus.
Okay.
Alright.
So, as you're looking around, Sarah, it does not appear the room is trapped. There is a lot of rubble within the room, though. So, as you're sort of walking around, you can see that there are a large number of the. Basically, they look to be almost like support pillars leading up towards the ceiling. But a lot of them are broken, partially separated. They're sort of jagged at the top, and there is just stone debris all over the ground. As the group of you are sort of poking around in here, though,
Those are load-bearing traps.
feels we can just can see that this area leads down into another room here, and then those you who moved further in. Yep, come on, mouse work. Okay. So as you're sort of walking in, you can see south of you there are 3 doors directly south of you. And we're just gonna Okay, so you've got one right here, one right here, and one right here. And then further down into the room past these other the various pillars and debris, you can see that there is a opening that leads further south over here. And let's see. You also see one door, and I apologize, I painted over it right here as well on the north wall. But the majority, as you're looking around the room, is just covered with various sized stone chunks and these pillars that reach up towards the ceiling.
All right. The last ring ping when it said southeast probably was the rings in that chest. But then again, it also said down.
Yeah, we still haven't really gone down too much yet.
And let's have Furia make a quick check here just to see if. She.
That
she'd say
is remarkably low.
Yeah, that's not great for her. She'd say she thinks it was lower than that, but she's not sure. I think she thinks she got the pull further down.
All right. I'll say I'm curious why there are 3 doors on one wall.
Yeah,
I think
so close to one another.
I think that's kind of interesting.
Well, do we want to check the doors before we go any further?
Yeah, and perhaps actually check the doors, because the fact that there was a throne that wasn't a throne, there could be a door that's not a door.
Alright, check for magic first before looking for traps.
Okay.
Alright,
Sure.
you can do it at will, right?
A few more times. Yeah.
Oh, it's a number of times a day.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it if you don't want to.
No, I got like 2 left. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll reach into my pack again and detect magic.
Okay. So let me see here.
I'll scuttle a little bit into the room.
And what's the range on that?
I think Sarah said it was 30 feet?
30 feet.
Let's see if I can move myself. Oh god. Oh no, I'm going backwards. Ah!
Okay. Would you be about there, right in front of Sarah, or somewhere else?
Kinda like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That other one's right there. So let's see here. Okay. Give me a second. Let me just check one thing. Okay, so as you cast that, you get a couple of pings. I'm just pulling up what schools of magic they are. Okay, on the lone door on the northern wall, you get a glow telling you it is illusion magic. On the first door closest to Rose over here, you get a hint of abjuration magic. And those are the only ones that are pinging to you at all.
Okay. Interesting. So yes, you're kind of right there, Murdoch and Rose. There's a couple doors here that aren't uh, up to snuff. There's that one, and that one. Um, one of them looks to be perhaps shielding something or shielding the room from something, abjuration magic, whatever. The other one is an illusion magic.
It's not an
Alright.
illusion. It's glowing with illusion magic.
Illusion magic, yes.
But not an illusion itself.
So the door is real. It's just something about it.
I mean, we could go up to it and poke it or throw something at it.
Yeah, the abjuration gives me like touch the door and like some sort of ward or
Yeah.
something happens. But I'm
Okay.
interested in illusion is weirder. But also, in my opinion, safer. I don't think illusions can hurt you. Well,
Yeah, I'll
Well,
my illusions can hurt people, but
Phantasmal force or something
Okay.
like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
I'll,
My illusions can hurt people, but they don't know they're illusions.
yeah, I'll take a closer look and I'll approach it. And I guess before I touch it, like just looking at it, do I see? I guess I wouldn't see anything.
Go ahead and make an
Like-
investigation check.
Ooh, 18.
As you're looking at it, everything you can see, it looks to be just a standard wooden door. There's no keyhole or any sort of lock apparent on it.
Yeah, I mean, it just looks. Yeah, and I'll give it a shot and I'll try to open it.
Okay, as you reach out, the moment your hand touches that door, the floor vanishes from beneath you. Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Does the danger sense
Older.
apply to that?
Unfortunately, not.
Yeah,
It's not
can
something
I-
you would have seen.
Okay. It's 14.
As you watch as the floor vanishes and Rose plummets.
Oh Lord!
Rose, you fall 40 feet
Oh.
to the ground. You take
Hey, that's down.
Yeah.
you take 18 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. That's not... You're a tough girl.
My
Yeah,
leg!
I'm fine. That hurt, but I'm fine.
And what would the rest of you do as this happen? Right as this happens, and you watch as Rose plummets.
Okay. Oopsie daisy.
Gonna rush over to kind of nearby and peek down.
Okay. Anyone else?
I will with the light. I'll try to see down there a little.
No. Okay.
Yeah, I'm heading over to.
We're all going.
So, go ahead.
Does there appear to be like a way down to her besides the way she went down?
So as you all run over and just sort of instinctively watch your feet and sort of look down as Lydia holds up her light source. I don't know if you're still using the stone or if you're using that lantern you took.
The lantern.
But as you all look down, you can see about 40 feet down, Rose currently laying on her back. The ground around you, Rose, is just covered in bones.
Ooh, okay.
And as you're looking here, you can see that now that Lydia's come over with the light, you can see that one of the walls does appear to have caved in at some point. If you spend a little time, you might be able to dig your way through the wall. There may be something on the other side of it.
Okay.
And then as you're noticing that, all of a sudden the light goes out. As the rest of you watch, as the floor reappears.
Oh, shit.
Did anybody count out how many beats that was?
No.
Is the door still there?
Yep.
If I reach over and touch it, does that space
Floor
reappear?
vanishes again.
It's like the worst automatic door in the world. On its side.
Rose, do you want us to try and get you back? You would have to be
Ugh.
pretty darn quick.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. It's a long way down. I don't.
Do you see a door down there?
Not a door, but it looks like there's a wall that's partially collapsed. Maybe
Also,
I
can
could.
I just like push open the door that we're beside, or
The one in the middle?
whichever
One
one
that
that?
I actually tried to open.
Yeah, or was that the one that didn't have anything on it?
No, so that's the one that Rose touched is the one that had abjuration on it. The other one that was illuminating illusion was across the room from you.
Oh, I
then-
had it backwards too.
Then the one immediately beside you. So there's the one that you're all sort of circled around. The one next to it has nothing, didn't irradiate anything to you, just looks like a door.
Yeah, because we had said we were going to investigate the one with the illusion magic, because we thought it was safer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, well.
I had Discord up. I apologize.
It's okay.
So no,
That's okay.
This is fun though. It's a hole.
Yeah, we'll roll with this.
So
Like,
can I
oh,
open
and
that
there's-
door, or
the illusion door?
whichever one we're beside, man?
Well, I guess the abjuration
try
door,
to just-
because
if
that's
you're-
the one we did go to.
So the abjuration door where I messed up and sent you to, as you try to open it, it appears to be a fake door.
Oh.
Okay, so it's not even the real door with a trap.
Wait, but if it's a fake door, does it open, or is it just like a knob with a painted on door,
No,
or is
it's
it like
literally somebody basically installed a door into the wall so that anyone who touched it would drop.
Come on, fake doors.
It's just somebody literally put a door in the wall, installed it properly,
okay, but
it doesn't
but
open
there's-
or close.
To nothing.
but th-
Okay.
there's hinges. This door can be removed, correct?
You could uninstall it if you chose to.
Wait up, Roswin! We got
Mhm.
we gotta get that door off.
What are you talking
Oh.
about?
And the floor down here is littered with bones too, by the way.
Love that for them.
What if we? I'm
Oh,
just
dear.
gonna go out granny voice to do this. What if we take the door off and put it like on the fake floor? That way, the illusion can't happen again, and no one else, like, so that it can stop getting covered, and then we have all the time we need to put ropes or something down for Roswin.
How
Do you
would
want
it
me to just
not stop
spell
getting-
magic on the door?
Yeah,
Or
I mean, that's a big spell. How many do you have?
Got 2 level 3 spells left.
I could check out this wall, see if it gets me anywhere.
Well, we don't want you to go too far. I mean, if we keep a hand on the door, can we see if that keeps it? Because then someone could just hold their hand on it while we get ropes down there,
Yeah.
without having to take the door off. Like sort of along the line of Sarah's plan, but like trying
Keep
to like
Keep
conserve
it
the
tripped
magic.
constantly.
Yeah. Because if it eventually turns back, I feel like if we hold the knob for a bit and wait and it doesn't turn back, then we know that it's like constantly being on. Can we try that and wait a little bit and see if that keeps it from resetting?
Yeah, so at this point, you guys have done it a couple of times. You would realize that it seems to be reappearing after about 20 seconds. So who is holding their hand on the door?
I'll do it. It was my idea. I got long arms.
As Murdoch puts her hand on the door. 20 seconds goes by. 30. Seems to be working, and the floor has not reappeared.
Alright. We can get ropes and stuff down there.
Okay, I have the rope out of my pack. I have 50 feet, so.
Okay. So Sarah's lowering the rope down.
Maybe
I will lower the rope down.
Yeah, Sarah starts lowering it and like looks at Lydia expectingly.
Yep, I'll help there.
Thank
Easy
you,
enough.
dearie.
And I'll yell up, yeah, I won't go far, but I do want to just check out this wall real fast and at least poke my head in.
Famous last words, Rose.
And yeah, I'll go at least look at the wall and see if like I
So,
can
Rose,
kind of.
Given your time spent in the mines under the mountain where you were raised, you would know that this sort of a cave-in, it would take you a pretty decent amount of time to dig your way through this.
Oh, okay. So it's
Basically something caused this part of the path or this area to cave in. So you you're confident you could dig your way through it, but it's not going to be a quick thing if you choose to try to.
okay. Yeah, I guess realizing that, I would just go back and wait for the rope to get lowered down.
Easy enough. It doesn't take long. Eventually, with your friend's help, you were able to crawl your way back out. Get the rope pulled back up, and Murdoch is free, should she choose to release the door. About 20 seconds goes by, and the floor reappears again.
That trap's just mean. I mean, it is
Always
deadly.
smash the door.
Yeah, I mean, it is a trap, after all.
True.
How you doing, Rose?
I mean, that certainly wasn't a pleasant fall, but I'm alright.
I should really invest in getting Featherfall. Illusion door then, or
Sure.
Yeah.
maybe like stand to the side or something.
Okay, so who's approaching that door?
I will.
I'll-
I'll do it.
Oh.
Why not? I don't know.
Hell
if it's
yeah.
much.
Okay.
Do you want me to just push on it? See if it does.
Push on it or throw something at it to see if it's
Yeah, I mean,
actually.
Okay, I'll throw something at it. I'll throw a rock.
Okay.
Got it.
So, easy enough to throw a rock at it.
Yep.
Hits the door and you and then falls to the ground.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to have an effect.
Alright, I'll go up to the door and push it open if it, or turn the handle, whichever it has.
Okay. So as you reach up and sort of push on it, nothing. As you reach down, the minute your hand touches the handle, you hear a voice behind you.
Oh god.
The way is blocked. You cannot pass.
And is Lydia's the only one that hears that, or
No,
we
you all
hear
hear
that?
it.
Okay. I mean, does the door actually open though?
Nope.
Even though that we hear that voice?
No.
The voice comes from directly behind you, Lydia.
Creepy. Love it.
Nothing appeared though. right? Or is just the voice?
Lydia's still looking at the door. She hasn't turned around, so
Oh, I will turn
Well, we're
around
behind her.
and look at behind me.
on the pillar behind you, a face has appeared.
Oh, God. Stupid magic mouth thing. I hate this.
And as you're looking at it, it looks to be a somewhat, very, like, looks to be almost a human male face staring back at you.
Oh, it's more than a magic mouth. It's like...
It's like you see an illusion of a face.
Yeah, okay.
And
You
it,
ever go to a rainforest cafe?
Alright,
Can we see like light coming through the bottom of the door, or if I kind of lean down to the floor, do I feel like airflow? Like, do I feel like there's actually a room behind it?
and as you put your hands down, you're not feeling any sort of a breeze or anything coming out from under this.
Okay. I'm
Third
wondering if I should just
inquiry.
try to smash it open with my axe, but
That great
Other
minds think
doors?
alike. I was just going to suggest
mean,
that. Wonderful.
yeah, I just didn't know if there was actually a room behind this or not, but I could still try.
why don't we
regardless.
try other doors before you try smacking it with your axe and dulling it?
Oh, that might be, yeah.
All right.
Alright, so I will go up to this door and try that one. Or is that the...
Let me jump over to the right screen. Okay, so you're going down. Let me just, where's my hand red? So we've gone there, we've gone there. Okay, so you guys are over here now. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Okay, so as you walk up and touch that door, you watch as a spectral image moves through the door towards you. Very gaunt, emaciated face of this sort of bluish green spectral woman. Long hair pulled back into a braid. Very slight point to the top of her ears. Looks across to you, Lydia, and then towards the rest of the room. Eyes not really moving, like just blank, focused forward, the whole face, though, turning and looking around. Leans towards you, Lydia, and you hear a whisper. What brings you here? What are you seeking?
Some rings that have some sort of power on them.
A couple of seconds goes by and she leans a little closer to you. You seek the home of Whisper.
Yes, we do.
It lies beneath the halls.
Thank you for that ear nugget. Which halls?
How do we
How do we get to these
How do
halls?
we go deeper?
We have to go deeper.
Hearing you ask that, Jen leans a little closer to you, and as she leans closer, you can almost feel the warmth being pulled from your body
Oh,
as she's leaning closer to you.
hey.
And whispers once more to you. Follow the stairs down. Ever further down.
Is there anything we can do for you in return for your helpful information?
Free my body.
We shall try.
Okay.
As you say that, you watch as the body pulls back and vanishes back through the doorway.
Stairs?
The only stairs I knew were the ones that went down into the soot room, but they looped.
Yeah, we
Yeah, I
have
mean,
more
it
stairs.
seems like we haven't found the stairs that she was speaking of yet.
Free her body? What happened here?
Yeah.
I still,
Like, all of the armories are like emptied out. There's someone crushed by a book. Like, what happened here? What happened to these
bones
people?
everywhere.
And it's all sealed up, or it was.
Magically, it was sealed. Magically,
Yeah, I
it was
mean-
sealed up.
It was
Yeah.
sealed. Somebody sealed it for a reason.
I feel like we're in a vault tech vault. Like, damn.
Yeah.
And as you've come further down, as you're looking around, Lydia, you would notice as you're sort of the furthest south right now, as you're turning back, you now see that there is in fact a fifth door in this room as well. A little further in, up on the north wall again.
Okay.
As well as that opening that leads south.
Alright.
Actually, you guys would be able to see a little further now also.
Okay. Move up a little. So, where do you think the stairs are? Does anyone have a...
Should we
Well,
just
last
check all the doors before we keep going down the hallway? I mean, I don't know where the stairs would be, but
Sure. Hopefully they're not haunted.
yeah, I'll approach the. So this final door of the three here was one that was not showing any kind of magic. Is that correct?
And that's correct. The door
Okay,
that the
yeah,
spirit
I'll-
came through is not showing any magic either, though.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'll approach this door and see if I can open it.
Oh, okay. So, as you walk up, this door does in fact open right up for you. It seems to lead into a hallway.
All right. We got one here. This one opens. Looks like it leads to another hallway. And I'll like step onto the threshold and just kind of see what I can see from here.
As
start
you
with.
open the door, you see, and as you're looking at this hallway, you can see the far end of the hallway has, again, a lot of very similar debris to the room that you just that you're currently standing in with the stone pillars. You hear something swinging within this room. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as you step to the threshold, and all of a sudden you see, and I hate you a little bit for this one, Ink, a massive stone boulder swinging down towards you.
Okay. And I do see this?
Yes.
Oh, I do. What is it? I have advantage with danger sense.
You can't beat a big rock, Matthew.
No, you really can't.
16.
As you watch as this rock swings down and slams into Rose.
Oh, damn.
Rose. The rock impacts you and you feel the impact.
Mm-hmm.
And it vanishes. Along with every metal object you had.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Oh no.
I don't wear armor, but I lost my battle axe, my 2 hand axes, my shield. Or is my shield? My shield might be made of wood.
I think that's like up to you.
I think I wrote that it was wood since I don't actually use it since I have unarmored defense. It's just like...
But you just
Part of
lost
the
all your
rope,
weapons.
We don't have a barbarian anymore. We just have an angry person who turns into a bear.
I mean, that's still pretty good.
It's better than like someone with armor.
It's better than a flattened barbarian.
True.
What the hell just happened?
What the hell just happened?
What?
What just happened? What happened? What happened?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I mean, it hit me, but I felt it hit me, but it didn't, like, hurt. It just... As soon as it hit me, everything disappeared. Like, everything... All my weapons and my...
I don't...
Like all of them?
Yeah.
And I will say it probably has not been 10 minutes yet. So Artemis, I would say that... Go ahead and, Artemis, I'll say make a perception check. And given that this would be slightly enhanced, I will give you advantage if you feel you need it.
Yeah. It's not that much better, but 15.
That's enough. So basically, as this is happening, and you're not really overly paying attention to Rose at the moment, as out of the corner of your eye, you see this. Basically, it's like a sun appeared as it swung down into the doorway. This massive glow of... let me make sure I give you the right school of magic. Where is...
Something blipped in and...
Conjuration magic.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Cool. Well, my magical rock just came down and stole some items.
Damn it, now I'm mad. It's gonna be hell to pay for whoever did this.
If we dispel magic on the rock, will the items come back?
There's no more rock though.
Oh. Fair enough. Do you want my
What do I
Warhammer for now,
see?
Rose? Just so you have something?
Yes, thanks, Lydia. I know.
Sure.
I mean, if this is some sort of hall that there would have been like a royal family or something, maybe that was a rather brazen with a giant swinging stone, but maybe some sort of precaution against like someone coming in with weapons, so it's like meant to like deter from assassination. Maybe they've just been moved to that empty armory or the
I
storage
was gonna
room.
say the kobold set this up, but
Or maybe that's why the armory is
It's rather
empty.
mad.
And if I go to like the end of this hall, what is do I?
Well,
Is there
hold on.
anything in
One
this
sec.
like?
Murdoch, make an intelligence check for me.
Oh god, am I big braining? 3. I'm not.
Nope.
No! I thought I was gonna be cool. Oh, it's fine.
So,
Uh,
so as you walk down to the end of that that hallway, let me jump back over to my notes on there.
wait, wait.
It was the kobolds.
So,
I'm a learned woman, but God, am I stupid.
3 of them in a coat.
as you get to the end, Rose, you do find that there are very similar to some other areas you found. There are the remnants of human bones. Seems to very difficult to tell, but it looks like they were wearing some sort of clothing. So the fabric is long since sort of decayed away, but you can tell there was some sort of fabric on them. Not leather, not metal.
Okay. And that's all I see, or I'd
Yeah,
have to
there's
like
nothing
root
else
around
beyond
to
the
try
dead
and.
end.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll walk back out into the main hall here.
Sorry to hear that, Rose. That's
She'll
Maybe
pick up like one of the a piece of rubble like off the floor and just like throw it against the wall.
Oh, we're gonna have. I feel like Fury would do this too. So, not that's a saving throw. I don't want a saving throw. I need to check.
Just gonna find like I know rebar doesn't exist, but she's gonna find like a stone with like a piece of rebar, and she's gonna have like new sledgehammer.
So, Fury is similar to Murdoch. Is just trying to figure things out a little bit. Doesn't seem to come up with much, but mentions that you could go back to the spot you got, and you guys found all those swords earlier. They're currently being used to sort of short circuit the door, but
We could double check and see if they got deposited, if your stuff got deposited in the armory, because it was empty.
Yeah, I mean I'd like to go check.
Yeah, we can take the time to see if we can get your gear back.
Wasn't any weapons on the walls in that like one room with all the dragony stuff, was there?
There was another shield. I think we took it.
no, that was the
first tapestry room.
Oh,
that was the like dining area where you found the kobolds.
yeah.
Yeah, because we moved
Jump
that.
into
For,
that.
Did we take that
Oh,
shield
we
off
did.
the wall though?
I think we did.
Yes, that's
So we could-
the one with the purple dragon. If I remember, it was a purple dragon on it.
So we got a spare shield for you at least if you want it. I know you normally two-hand your weapon though.
Yeah.
yeah,
I've,
I mean I have unarmored defense anyway, so it's like
I'd have a shield too, but you can use the warhammer two-handed. So you got that.
Nothing in the room with the tapestries.
Okay.
Dread.
Okay. If we doubled back to the armory, number 18.
yeah.
Okay, it takes you a little bit of time. Go ahead and make an investigation check, whomever would like to.
Oh, look. Please, someone else also do so. It's a
Okay,
four.
I mean,
It's a
I'm
four
okay.
for me.
Rose would, even though she's not good at it, just because she's...
It's her stuff.
Yeah. Oh god, a 3.
17?
Oh, okay. So, as you start taking a couple of minutes and, again, just rummaging through this room fairly quickly, you don't find... you don't see anything that's jumping out as roses. Doesn't look like anything new has shown up in the room. Sarah, you do find what looks to be a metallic globe that is covered in spikes. Picture the spiky end of a morning star, but just the ball piece.
I found
throw that
this!
at people?
Ow! Ow! Ow!
I mean... I guess I could, like, throw it, but... might be tough to wield.
I'm sure we have some backup weapons amongst us that we can...
I have so many daggers on me, but that is about it.
What do I have?
Oh! I also have a grapefruit spoon. That's
I
probably
have-
going to help, though.
I have an extra long sword.
More substantial than a spoon.
It's
If I
my
remember, I believe
old.
that grapefruit spoon was made out of human bone.
It sure was! That's why I
It's
kept it.
fitting.
Do you want my old cane sword, dear?
I mean, Lydia, you said you had a war hammer?
Yeah.
I think
No.
I would be most comfortable with that for the time being.
Sure, Rose. I'll hand it over to her.
Thank you.
Little Thor.
Speaking of which, you
What?
guys know where there was another warhammer, just had a messed up handle.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So, the armory doesn't have anything.
Nope.
Maybe if we do find a hoard of some sort, maybe that's where poofed things end up.
Oh
Unreasonable.
lord. Just
I
get
could see
poofed.
that.
Oh god. That's a grift. Yeah.
It's a good one.
It is.
I mean, thank goodness someone with all the money didn't walk through there.
Yeah.
All of our money would be gone.
No, I'm gonna quickly, I'll like hand back the warhammer to Lady. I'm like, alright, wait, hold, I'll be right back. And I'll run to the oven room. And I'm gonna grab the hammer from within that room.
The stone
From the fire, from basically the charcoal room, the human oven.
Yep.
Okay.
You're cursed.
Run in, and this is very much has the aesthetic of the true Norse Mjolnir, not as in its original design. You can tell this was originally like an average person would wield this as a two-handed warhammer, you know, one at the bottom, one halfway up, and at this point, as you're looking at you can still use it as a two-handed weapon, but the handle itself is now only about half as long. Probably makes it about the right size for a diminutive dwarf such as yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, easy enough to find. It takes you probably a good 30 seconds to sort of remove the body from it.
Mm-hmm.
As it was rather badly sort of mangled around this warhammer.
Yeah, she's just like tearing through it at this point.
Easy enough.
Yeah, and so she'll put it on her back and return to the party.
Okay.
Thanks, Lydia, but I'll go with this for now.
Alright. Well, it's here if you need it.
Alright.
Alright, so where do we want to head now?
You gotta find stairs.
Stairs.
Yeah.
Steady on down that corridor, sort of roomy thing. There was another.
Yeah, there was at least one more door there we didn't investigate.
And there's another. Sorry, give me a second because I keep forgetting other. As you guys are moving, there's another open hallway to the east as well. Okay.
This place is big. It's really
Okay, as you're getting down that way, you can see further down into this area.
Somebody cast locate stairs.
I mean, do stairs count as an object?
I don't see why not. Let me...
Um,
They would ping a lot of stairs.
Yeah, the question is, what does the spell define as stairs? Does one step down constitute stairs? Does a full
gosh.
flight down?
That's stair.
yeah.
This is stair.
At least two.
Point of view, you're Sarah waking up. Sarah! No, okay. Hall? Door? No. Hall. Is that over here another turn down a hall, or is that
Yep.
a dead end hall?
Nope, that's
Okay.
another turn.
Hall. Hall.
And there's still a door over here as well.
'Tis true.
I feel like we've had bad luck with doors, though.
Oh god, there's 3 more!
Dang it!
Yeah, I mean,
Why did I say that? Our greatest enemy thus far.
I was thinking, maybe because we open doors and things keep happening. I feel like it's more likely that a hallway would eventually lead to stairs rather than the stairs just be in a room. So we could like check
Yeah.
all of the hallways.
Yeah.
and then shut the doors.
Yeah, even though there might be goodies, but yeah.
To keep our weapons and faces.
Yeah, because also they keep on putting traps on the doors. So maybe we just get all the hallways filled out, see if any of them lead to stairs.
Sounds good.
Do we want to go down hallway or hallway?
Yeah, I mean, this one to the south is closer. Go that
Yeah.
way first.
South hallway. Every time we start moving our icons, Matthew's like, "Wait, wait!" So I'm not moving my
I
token.
can't. I can't.
I moved mine.
I can't.
I can't.
Oh god, I moved backwards. Why? I hate this. What is happening?
Artemis, are you good?
I'm moonwalking. That's how we did it, right? No.
Earth walk back this way.
Thank you. Okay. Wow. All right.
Oh lord.
Well, crap. DM, you're muted.
Yeah, you're muted.
Okay.
Had to happen multiple times. Why not?
You almost
Almost.
got through. We were like a few minutes.
You know. As you guys start making your way down, first thing you all notice, even with your passive perception, is there are no tracks in this area. The dust is a little thicker here than it has been, even in the area. So when you guys went through the secret door behind the throne, and that area had been undisturbed, looking at this area, you can tell it has been even longer since someone has been in this area.
Why are such large sections of this just unused?
As you start to look around, it appears that this is like I'll call it an antechamber or an entranceway into, as you're looking around, what remains of the furniture in here isn't great. It's decent enough looking. It's above peasant level, but it's still, you get the sort of feeling this is some sort of servant's area. There are some chairs, a couple of small tables. And as you turn and start to look down that hallway, you can see the remnants of multiple beds. Very sort of bunk style, though. Minimal, if any, padding on it whatsoever. A couple of small remnants of what I'm going to call them chests, but they're basically just open bins. So 4 walls and a base where they could put their clothing and whatnot. You also see there is one door to the north from that section.
Want to go down the other hallway then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
When I want to go backwards, I move forwards. What is this?
That's so weird.
Artemis is drunk.
I'm drunk.
Again?
Again.
Okay, and
Oh my god. Well,
Alright, Artemis, I will save you.
oh, thank you.
Into the
Okay,
darkness.
there we go.
Oh god.
Aw.
Are you kidding me?
Who made this floor plan? What is the point?
It's almost like this has been made from some sort of dungeon master!
The master of this dungeon needs to explain themselves! Oh god.
The hallways can
We don't
lead
even know if the
doors.
stairs are down here. We don't know if they're up north still.
The doors can lead to hallways. The
How?
hallways just have
Like,
hallways.
do we have a hallway up here? Like, all the way up here?
Yeah,
There is a hallway up there,
up
yeah.
north, too.
Yeah.
Oh god.
It's just like, oh my god! It just zoomed out of the map.
Yeah.
Alright.
We have discovered this thing in the weirdest order.
Yeah, I think it's a little ass backward. Alright.
As you were...
You know
So-
what? I'm good.
Well,
Here,
because he was gonna say something.
sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm just gonna see the hallway in front of us and just immediately run back here and go through this door.
But what? Without all of us?
Okay.
So, where are you going?
Doors.
Wait.
What would the rest
Can't
of you be
see in
doing?
the dark.
Do you want to die?
You.
Can
The
you
rest-
see where you're going?
No.
He's just running
Yeah.
off into the
Is
dark!
there any? I can see in the dark. So, is there any chance that I could have kept up, at least somewhat?
Go ahead. Well, yeah, you guys have the same movement speed, so I'd say sure.
Okay.
Why are we just randomly running into the darkness?
So I would have had followed Sarah then in that case.
Okay, so Sarah, you cannot see anything at this point. You are completely blind. So do me a favor, make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't really think that through there, did you, Sarah?
10!
Okay, as you're saying that, Rose, you watch as Sarah, full sprint, runs face first into one of the pillars. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage, Sarah.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Rose gets a chuckle out of that.
So keep in mind, Sarah, you can't really see any of this, but I've opened up so Rose can see it. What would the other 4 of you be doing? Would you have checked out that hallway that you just found, or no?
I would have gone with Sarah, Granny. Even though I can run faster than her and have the light, I would be trailing behind a little because she surprised me.
Watch her run into the pillar and then pull out the light.
Yeah.
I would check, because you revealed that it loops around, I feel like it makes sense that someone had to have walked the hallway, so
yeah.
I would do that.
Doesn't matter. That's not important. If you guys say you didn't go, you didn't.
I say I go. I walked the hallway.
Then Murdoch, you actually learned something.
I learned how to die alone in the dark.
No. What you get as you get to the end of the hallway is you actually see on that wall a very simple lever. Just a straight, regular pull down lever.
Yeah. But I don't touch things when everyone is gone. So I will wait.
So I would say, Artemis, what would you do? Would you have followed Murdoch?
Probably. I've been getting other people to go first for doors and stuff, and I feel kind of crappy for, letting Rose fall down a pit.
Okay, so I think if Artemis respond, then I think Furia would follow as well.
3 and 3, that's not that bad.
Okay, especially considering that Furia is not going to be the one to run after Sarah.
Yeah.
I'll agree with that.
Like, well.
So, Murdoch, would you touch that lever with 2 of your compatriots with you? Or would there be a conversation had?
Murdoch, I could use Mage Hand.
Just trying to think. A lever at the end of a hallway. What could it do? I want to... Before we touch it, let's look around and make sure that this isn't something stupid like the floor is gonna fall out or something from the ceiling is going to shoot us. Look
I'm
around.
sorry, I have to let my dog out like right now.
That's
Okay.
No worries.
You're fine.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Go ahead and Murdoch and Artemis, go ahead and make perception checks, and I'll have Furia make one as well.
13.
8?
Okay. So, everything looks clear.
Right.
Again.
I'll take a mage hand.
You got it.
We'll stand back.
Artemis
What?
casts Mage Hand. I don't know if they've cast this spell before, but it kind of appears as kind of like an octopus tentacle
Ooh.
Okay.
and goes towards.
Thank you, Sigma, for the mage hand acting.
No.
I'm going to will this into existence because I do this in this game, that this lever is going to open up the way to the stairs.
That's what I'm hoping. Either that or the floor disappears. Anyways, go!
A guard is supposed to stand here and flip a switch and it reveals the stairs to the inner sanctum. That's what happens when you pull the switch, right? Well, we step back.
Now.
As you pull the lever, the wall opens. And you hear from... Oop, why is that not... It's just being hideous.
I thought you were just going to be like, and the wall opens into the room you are in.
So no, it opens directly back into that same room where you can now see Lydia and her light. You also start to hear other grinding. You've heard this sound before from other walls and other doors opening.
No whammies.
You do not see anything immediate.
Oh my god, it's the Legend of Zelda, like do 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 do, but we don't where.
You hear a wall open. And I will say everyone can go ahead and make a perception check here.
Okay. Show me big wall revealing a dragon.
Money, big money, woo!
15.
Ooh.
21.
Okay.
4. I'm not useful. Murdoch has...
You're the one who went down the hallway.
Yeah.
That's true!
Okay. So, what did you roll, Sarah?
21.
Okay, Rose?
16.
Okay. Art?
15.
Okay. Murdoch, you said you had a 4?
Yeah.
Okay. We had Furia with a 20.
I'm selectively deaf sometimes with this character, I swear to God.
Okay. So you would all know that the sound you heard was coming from... It echoed back from along... Where's my pointer? Along this corridor, back towards where you came from.
Like, okay, back near 10. Yeah. Wait. Did you guys hear that? Sounds like it was from back that way up this hall.
We pulled a lever. Crunks.
Hello. Yeah.
Lydia, real quick, make a perception check.
Okay.
Let's check and see if you can tell anything more than what the party's already.
Ooh. 26.
Okay.
Ooh. Dang.
You actually are able to pinpoint it a little better.
Okay.
As you can hear this sound, you heard a strange grinding from the wall right near you. And as a couple of seconds you watch as this wall vanishes and you can see Murdoch, Furia, and Art. And then all of you hear this secondary and tertiary grinding. Most of the party has this general feeling it's coming from back towards where you would come from. You're able to pick up a little better on it. that you think it's coming from somewhere near the throne room.
Okay. Alright, I will share that.
Or I should say the room where you found the throne.
Okay. I will tell everyone that. It's coming from closer to the throne room, I think, that sound. Should we go back there?
Bless
Yeah.
your wonderful ears.
Yeah,
Kept me in the dark,
let's go
but
back
I hear
and see
well.
what that was. Yeah, I'll start leading us back towards the throne room.
Oh, okay. Easy enough to make your way back.
I'm going to pick Sarah up and put her on my shoulders.
Oh, okay. Up you left me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come along, Artemis. Okay.
Thank you.
A big. It's like when you pick your Mii's up in the Wii.
By the scruff of the neck.
When God just has to come down and grab you and move you to the spot.
Man, I miss black
Let me
and white
just
sometimes.
grab you.
So as you all make your way back to the throne room, Lydia, this is your best estimate of where the sound originated from is this area. What did the group of you do? As you look around within this room itself, you do not see any new openings or pathways appearing.
Should we go through the door that we haven't been through yet?
Well,
Maybe, or was it
what?
behind the throne that it...
What about the painting? Because the painting is in this room.
The
Yep,
painting.
the painting is still there, still looks the same.
Okay. Nothing. Did something move behind the painting?
No, as you had checked it, it was fairly well attached to the wall.
Okay.
You don't see anything different there.
All right. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well,
Sound.
Child room.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we could check. We could check once again the armory, because that's like behind. We could check. Yeah. We can check the area behind. See if anything looks different.
Do you want to check this door though?
Yeah, I mean, we could check that first.
Could check
We didn't go
that.
through that way yet.
It's true. Keep on forgetting.
I'll approach that door.
Oh gosh, Rose, be careful, please.
Rose!
So, Rose, you said you're checking the north door?
Yeah.
Okay. Who is going to check the armory?
Oh, well, I don't want to split.
Okay.
If she's checking this door, I'll
Yeah.
wait. Just to see if there's anything noticeable.
Actually, if I still have my mage hand up, can I just like see and like if I can just open it?
Which door? The north door?
Yeah.
No, you can just open it. Doesn't appear to be locked.
Dope.
Oh, as I see like a spectral tentacle come in.
So as,
Excuse me, coming through.
as Artemis pops open the door, it looks to be a small, basically like a small ready room. As you can see, as the doors open, a little bit of light cascades in. There's a couple of small, again, what at one time were nice, like two-person love seats, small end table on either side of them. Looks like just a small sitting room. There is another door that leads further off to the north, but
Damn it!
Yeah, check behind the throne maybe, because if we go through this door, we're starting to get kind of far away from the throne room.
Sure.
If we think that's, if that's where the sound did actually come from. But
Jeez. All right. Let's check around. Yeah, armory and the soot room again.
Okay. So as you go and take a quick look at the armory, everything, again, very similar, appears the same. As you make your way down to the human oven, though, you see that there is, in fact, an opening now on the south wall.
Damn it!
Oh, okay, that's down.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Alright.
So this was a like secret that revealed a keyhole that revealed a hole.
A secret.
A secret that revealed a secret that then you had to go to the other half of the dungeon, flip a switch to reveal a secret inside the secret that was revealed by a secret.
It sounds like the kind of place you might find a power ring.
I mean, in its defense, it leads right to the throne room.
Hey,
So,
at least we
Was there a
found it
secret
because
first?
if we went full circle without finding this and then Kepler came back next week and we're like, we just need a giant circle. She's like, oh my god, you guys.
We almost didn't go down that hallway and flip the lever.
I'm sorry.
You just like got the zoomies out of nowhere and you're like, I need to run into the darkness!
Grammy got antsy.
Okay.
Grammy got a bloody
Okay.
nose from running into a stone pillar.
Yes.
Yeah.
It stares down though.
Yeah, it's been.
We got it.
Yeah.
So, and as the party has found their entrance and starts making their way down the stairs, you can see, actually, Sarah, you are the only one who would probably recognize the symbols on the door, written in Thieves' Cant.
Uh-huh.
That specify no entry per order of Whisper.
I look back at the party. That sign can't stop me. I can't read.
What
We
sign?
didn't come this far. We
What
didn't come this
sign?
far to have a sign stop us anyway.
I check for traps and then I open the door.
Make an investigation check.
The door with Thieves' Cant should be checked.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I should probably not close the D&D Beyond tab. 17?
Okay. So as Sarah goes up and starts inspecting the door, that's where we're going to call an end to tonight's session.
Oh.
As they have found the entrance to Whisper's very well hidden crypt. Or at least
Yeah.
We did it!
so
Look
the
at all
door-
those S's.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you
I
have
was
no
looking
idea.
at that too.
Just for those, because at this point, just to give you guys an idea what I'm going to do here, just because I think that if there's people watching this that they will find it amusing, I'm going
Yeah,
to
I'm-
reveal the
Oh,
whole
no.
map to you.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh god, it's huge.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Yikes.
Wow.
there's half the alphabet over there.
That's the hallway that you guys saw all the statues in.
Okay.
So those are just,
Okay.
they put in different calls so for each individual statue.
But look at the bottom. Look at the bottom. S, S, S.
Yeah.
S, 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 S.
Yeah.
Look at the
dang.
northeast.
We got-
Same thing.
Ravine.
There's so many snakes.
They are everywhere.
Yeah, and what is that like? That A and B section, that's all like serpentine.
Yeah, that's weird.
So, folks, we will be back next week as our party has made their way down to what appears to be where Whisper kept his residence here. So, we'll see what lays in wait for them as they have inched ever closer to finding what they hope to be at least one or potentially two more of their so-called missing rings. So, thank you very much for hanging out with us tonight, and don't forget, folks, if you're going to go running through the pitch black, don't forget to add your proficiency bonus to make that wisdom check to bring a torch with you. Like it.
Don't forget your lack of dark.
Have a good night, folks. We'll see you next time.
Good night.